You have a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a dollar, right? Think about those names. They're arbitrary names, right? Instead of a penny, maybe a penny means a Dogecoin, right? A Doge.
Yeah.
It's just a different name.
Yeah.
It's a store of value. It's worth 1 cent.
Right.
Well, maybe the 5-cent version is called Ethereum, right? And maybe the dollar version, instead of being called a dollar, is called something else. And maybe a Bitcoin is a block of gold.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Like, just take the change in your wallet or in your jar at home. Each thing is a store of value with a different name. Treat crypto that way. Each thing is a store of value with a different name. And over time, this is how I think about it. I'm not anybody special when it comes to this. This is how it makes sense to me. But over time, cryptocurrencies will become more stable.
Yeah.
Right. And right now we're dealing with the volatility because it's something new. And then as they become more stable, I think those units of measure become more predictable. So like if I was
they become more spendable.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to spend can you imagine the person that paid, $3,000 for a CD?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, and so when you go to the gas station to fill up your gas tank, you would never bring a brick of gold to pay for your gas.
Right.
Everybody's like, you'd never use Bitcoin. Well, I would say you would never use a brick of gold.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It's a store of value. It's not designed to be used
also,
daily.
Everything's always ever changing and
100%.
evolutionary. So it's like at one point, we did drop down we'd weigh out gold to get a horse or whatever.
Right.
And now we're like, oh, well, paper is much easier to carry around.
Before that, it was shells or whatever. There's always been a store of value.
That's in the digital world that we live in now. That's what it's about to be.
So that's where it switched for me, was when I started thinking about the names of these cryptocurrencies and replacing it with, what if this was called a penny? What if it was called a nickel? It would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it helped really water it down and go, wait a second. Really what we're talking about are temporary stores of value. We're talking about the exact same stuff as green paper in my pocket.
Right.
Right. But how long does it take to get to where we're not volatile? I think you're a decade out.